and blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
I'm so happy that I got that fucking switched over.
I could tell he was way too happy when he was doing it.
He kept going and I was like, I'm switching.
So he's so proud of himself, and I'm like, we're probably on right now, but I don't give a fuck.
We do not own the copyrights to that song.
I do.
Stop it! No!
I don't.
If you could even understand them.
Yeah. I'm more.
What are you saying?
I'm like a pace left. I'm a pace left kind of guy.
Landon looks straight up offended.
Excuse me? We are professionals.
Oh yeah?
No. Do not involve me.
You've been paid to sing. I heard it.
I'm a pace left kind of person.
God damn it. What?
I'm not a copyright. I'm a pace left.
I fucking hate you. I said fuck it.
I'm waiting on you now.
Hey there. Didn't see you there. Cover yourself.
Hide your shame.
I have no shame for what I'm wearing. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll go sit up, I guess. Oh fuck, I gotta sit up. I can't slouch. Happy New Year! We did it! Another lap around the sun. Way to go. Depending on when you're watching this. If the world's ending, then it's thematic. Welcome to Dice Quest and Chaos. I'm your friendly neighborhood DM, Caine Harrison.
Someone please fucking clip that.
We'll fix it in
Caine
post.
Harrison.
We'll fix it in post.
And
That needs to be a TikTok.
to my left, I have...
I'm Landan. I play Gale Ringfeld.
He's back! We don't own the copyrights to that one either.
I'm
Actually, I think that one's freeze. You're what? Huh? Who are you? Whomst?
I'm Tyler. Oh god, no.
Fuck out.
Liar. I was never part of this podcast. Anyways, I'm Crowe. I play DeGale Darkcloud the 4th. I'm Garrison. I play Zanis. I'm wondering where the fuck you were like, you did this. Where were you going? There's a fucking cabinet there.
He's doing the robot. I got you.
He's got things going on you don't even know about.
Landon, shut the fuck up.
Who missed me?
We all
Let's play a
did.
game. It's called Who Missed Me Most. I think it was Gary.
Oh my god, I was so fucking angry during last session too.
I bet. Without me to put some freaking pep in your step. So what are we doing? What happened? Where are we at? What are we doing?
What?
You're the one I'm waiting on.
What do you mean?
Your introduction.
I already said it. The very beginning of whatever the nonsense we just went on about.
Welcome back, guys.
The fuck happened?
The new year happened, we reset, and it's like, woo! Anyway, I have a question for you all. Once I think of it.
It's going to be riveting.
It's...
May have possible answers.
I hope so. Oh. Usually, whenever I have to bullshit one, it pops in my head pretty quick. I had one earlier, but I don't... What's your character's favorite board game if they're in the real world?
Monopoly.
I feel like we did this. We definitely did.
Did we? What would yours have been?
I think I would have said Chutes and Ladders, and that feels familiar.
Crowe? Oh, we definitely did this.
We
motherfucker.
definitely did
Yeah.
this.
Crowe, is yours sorry? Or is it Boggle?
I don't know anymore.
Because
I was going to say Jumanji, honestly.
Yes, we
Huh?
already do it chess. Yeah.
Yep. Oh my God, we're at 23 episodes. Usually each episode we get better, but Dice Quest and Chaos, we change things up here.
And every
By
episode we
getting
just get
constantly
continuously
worse.
worse.
No, we're not getting worse. We're just better in a different way.
Chaos.
That's what my parents told me to say. We love conditioning. What?
No.
Pavlov.
Your fat content has really gone down.
Oh, I see. Whenever I worked out last, I was at 4% body fat.
Oh, that's not my camera. That's my.
Oh, you looked at your computer.
I looked
To
at my computer
You look
like-
straight at your. What you guys is? No, we did favorite alcoholic beverage.
Yep.
Weird.
Because that was after Franz
Okay, this was.
Go for it. If you guys have a question, I've opened this up. If you guys have ever had a question you want to introduce, you can say it.
Alright, if your character, this is a very important question, I ask this on dates. If your character, by pressing on their head, could dispense one condiment from their belly button, what would they choose and why?
What in the
You heard me.
100% pull rate. Works every time.
Works. Like, they can dispense any condiment from their belly button.
So, clarification.
Condiment.
If they get stabbed, what is this
It's just if they press their head, they can dispense it. And it's like clean.
so they can choose.
Yeah.
So if someone just like slapped the top of their head, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't look like they
Okay.
sneezed while,
Oh, that could go a lot of different directions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tapering off.
You know, Zanis. What would Zanis do?
I have no fucking idea.
Well, what's his favorite condiment? That's what
I
leads into it.
don't know.
What does he have to have access to? I think Gale's all about that ranch. Like, I personally do not care for ranch much, but I feel like, or like a Chipotle ranch.
Okay.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Figure it out, Gary.
I don't have a fucking answer to this.
Okay, use your imagination. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Ketchup.
Love it.
No. Okay, so. Sweet hickory, sweet barbecue sauce.
Sweet hickory. Ooh, that tells me he's a troubled man. The smoky flavor.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway. Smoky.
I think you might have lost Caine on this one.
I've never felt like Matt Mercer so much in my life than now. Okay, I got 2 NPCs. Any names?
Why did I forget his name? Him and Willie.
Oil.
Like oil and vinegar.
Olive oil. It's olive oil. It's olive oil.
Okay. Gary, you pick it.
Oh, I get to pick one?
Who you wondering about that condiment? Gotta know.
I had one person that
Is
came
it-
to
are they-
mind.
What?
The green tiefling dude. I can never remember his name.
Vizala?
Vizala, yeah.
That'd be an interesting one. Let's do Vizala.
He likes
Verde salsa.
you know you can make your own joke. You don't have to set me up for your
He
joke.
calls it that him sauce, that me sauce.
What? What is happening?
This is Adam's fault. Not because he would have added anything to this.
No, he would have definitely made this worse.
But because he's not here, we're falling apart. We need 4 people.
We do have 4 dipshit.
Sorry, I need 4 people.
Anyway, what are we doing today?
I'd like to get to Vizalla's condiment.
It's been quite a long show and no has been played.
This is the most D&D that has been played. I will argue. Okay. Vizalla's favorite condiment is mayonnaise.
Yeah.
And
Still
not,
be like the guys at the fucking...
not because he likes the taste of it.
Oh no. No.
But why then?
Because it is agreed upon in the 9 realms of hell that the consistency of mayonnaise is troubling. And it's a favorite tortured weapon. Tortured tool.
Let's just don't make it like the fucking... Have you seen the guys that like are at the Mayo Bowl every year? Because there is a fucking college bowl game that is called the Mayo Bowl.
Is BYU always in it?
Why?
I'm not explaining my joke. Continue.
Because fucking, like, there are fucking dudes in the crowd with, like, the full fucking container of mayo, eating it by hand.
Get pissed drunk and do it 2 a.m. in your own house like the rest of us. Have some gosh dang respect.
I'm just laughing because in that 3 to 4 sentences there were 3 F-bombs dropped.
Me?
Instead of saying Gary says fucking.
He does.
Anyway,
He loves that old F-bomb.
I would like to jump back into the
Would you like
world
to use the fuck word on this podcast?
of all right, transcriber can't fix tonight's podcast. I want everyone to know it is all your fault. I am not to blame here. I have done absolutely
I
nothing.
think you're entirely to blame.
I think we go to the intro. Thank you, intro.
Jesus Christ.
I'm in hell.
Good. You know where you're at. Welcome to hell. It's not a group effort. I didn't do shit. As we dive into the world of doom and gloom, last time we left off, ignore the bottom part of your screen. The last time we left off, me, all of you, and you two that are on the same camera, just so no one gets confused by the audio podcast that is going on.
You're talking to the camera. I was so confused.
You thought you were telling us not to.
I was so confused, dude.
Okay, so we're on like Spotify and other audio stuff.
That's where I listen.
Oh,
Somebody fucking knew. Nobody else knew.
Nobody else knew.
Nobody else knew.
there's people that knew.
I knew. That's where I've been listening to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was just referencing for the people who are on like YouTube and Twitch that the top is the 2 that are together. Those are the 2 I'm speaking of. Anyway, we took a little trip to the Astral Sea. And you guys made you made new friends, you made old friends. Some things have been changed inside of some of you. As you're having a conversation with Siler, all of you, the initial conversation from an episode ago, all of a sudden, you notice the sky go stark white. And whenever you look up, you can see that there are 4 colored like purple lights that are kind of not like lightning bolts, but are like almost like spotlights coming from above, and you see them moving all around. And you see each one of them, or 3 of them, land on. Oh fuck no! There's 2 of them. There's 2. I take it back. There's 2. I apologize. Okay, so there are 2 purple lights that shine on, like, in a weaving pattern, and then shine straight down. Both of them are unconscious. We pick back up. Hemawheelie and Bubs are with you, and Shade Silver. And you have Sila in front of you. And then, wow. Okay, Caine's back. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, you're in front of those people. Welcome back. What do you do?
They passed out.
Yep, completely unconscious.
Stupidity impulse. Shit, dude. I'll cast Ray of Frost on this one's leg to try to wake him up.
Roll to hit.
Can I pull it? Can I pull it a little?
Sure. Roll to hit.
I'm making a bad decision here. Yeah, that's hitting, baby. that's a 22.
A cool 22.
I don't think that hits.
No?
Really?
Okay.
No, fucking.
Okay, so now roll me an Arcana check.
That was a natural one.
All right. Now roll me damage.
My legs.
You're gonna be like Boldaius.
God dang it. I rolled a nat 20.
Wait, no, on damage. Ray of Frost is like a D10, I thought.
Oh, I upcast it by mistake.
Wait, what?
It's 2d8.
No. You can't upcast because it's a cantrip. It levels with you.
Oh. Okay.
So that's why.
Then I did.
Yeah, you've already hit. Now you
You just said natural
damage.
20, so it threw me off.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
just the 2d8.
Gotcha. I clicked the wrong thing on here. So
My
okay.
legs.
I rolled 16 plus 6.
Do you add your
No.
dim?
I'm sorry, I'm a liar. 16.
Okay.
I don't know how to play this game.
So you rolled 2 8s?
No, 4. It says 4. Cantrip at will. 4d8.
What level are you guys?
10.
10? I thought it was 9. Okay.
9.
You're
Okay.
level 9, yes.
Let me figure this out because I
I am.
I am using D&D Beyond and it tells me 4d8.
for Ray of Frost.
For Ray of Frost at will.
That,
Yeah, I mean,
Please. Fix me, Mom.
yeah, because you don't get 48 until 17th level.
Yeah, my level's...
He's
I'm the right level.
You're level 8, sir.
Okay, well, I'm not a level 17 though, and it's saying 4d8. See?
He's too
See, I'm not crazy.
He's too
I'm not great. I was still playing incorrectly.
By the
I
way,
was like,
transcriber,
messing
this
up
is the
badly.
path to us not getting the things that you wanted us to
I
get
just haven't
done.
fought in so long with Ray of Frost. I don't even think I've used Ray of Frost yet in this campaign.
I don't know.
This is all me trying to rouse my teammate.
Simple slap would have sufficed.
I
That's why I never cast Cure Wounds.
don't like
Don't
that.
cure your own damn wounds.
Figure your stuff
Whatever I did, I fixed it. So
How'd you fix
I don't
it?
fucking know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I clicked on something else and then it just.
Okay, so anyway.
It did say 48, but then I clicked.
I believe
it.
You believe me.
I believe you. I just don't know why.
Okay.
Why did you turn into the
6
detective
damage.
from Knives Out?
6 damage, you cold bitch.
6. It's
10 less.
it's 12 damage.
No, not
Ouch.
anymore.
No, it's 12 damage now.
Oh.
Because as you are attempting to pull the energy and just to kind of chill him out, as you start to, you kind of put one, like you take like the loudest, like the highest pitched string and you just go up and down and you just, and with that, you just see this like icy, almost like blanket of snow wash over him. Yes. And then you look at his leg, and his leg is very discolored. He looks very cold and is starting to shake. You notice he is breathing after doing that.
He is breathing.
Yes.
Okay. Medicine. I'm going to try to see if I can tell, like, if he's magic or if he's like.
I mean, yes. You recognize they're not asleep.
They're out.
They're
Like, I can't
unconscious.
just-
Yeah.
You also, you're not alone, right?
The guy.
Yeah, you could.
Wait, so he didn't pass out too?
No.
These two.
Shut up.
These two are
Those two
unconscious.
passed out.
Siler, Bubs, and Hemawheelie are there.
Okay. Styler.
Fucking.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Do you want my guess or the truth?
Truth?
Well, it looks like they went up to the Astral Sea.
Happen often?
Define often.
Do you know how I can get them back?
I mean, if they don't die up there, yeah. We just wait.
Wait.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Does this always happen to you guys?
Yes.
Is this why it's taking so long?
Incessantly.
Mm.
So, how do I get up there? How do I get them back?
Oh, no, you don't. That's not your choice. It's not my choice either. Like I said, we just wait.
Up.
Okay.
Just by the scruff of the neck, I presume.
Yep. Scruff of the clothes.
Okay.
You have the remote, right?
Yes.
For Hemawheelie.
Nice. Okay.
I'm going to grab that.
Yeah. So you start rifling in the pockets, and Siler goes, I could respect that.
Okay, Siler. So what's in it for us? What do we do?
For me, wait, what's in it for whom?
What? How can you help me get them back? Is there anything that we can do on this? No. Searching for someone?
No, I mean, we're literally just gonna wait until they wake up. He points at the clouds.
Who?
So if you look above that, and you see the spots of the sky, if you want to call it that, that is a very, very thin veil between the astral sea and the material plane. Someone real important, and now, because they're, making me wait more, they're annoying me as well. So they have something to do with them.
I wonder why they didn't take me. Probably because of my hair.
Like the whole being weird looking thing.
Yeah, you could say that.
So if you don't mind me asking, because I'm curious, what is your heritage? What does that mean? Because you definitely don't. I'm surprised you can walk in here.
Let's just say I'm from another realm, and I mean that literally. Kind of like Hellspawn adjacent.
I've heard worse. Okay.
What about you?
I'm cursed with living mostly. Yeah.
So,
Well, what would you like to do? I mean, I can answer any questions you got. Or if, I don't know, you are a music person, you want music?
I like playing. Get out my dulcimer, try to loot. I'm gonna do a performance check.
Go for it. Roll me performance.
Never use that. That's a 16.
Okay.
That's some solid time passing music.
Yeah. After about 6 or 7 hours, they start to rouse very quickly.
Back. Sorry.
Why am I in a puddle?
I was trying to wake you.
My leg a little bit darker than the other one.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So what happened to you guys?
A lot, actually.
Oh, really?
So, we managed to get Alvar to willingly sever his connection with the Astral Sea, so that's a thing.
How did you do it with your charming personality?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Literally. Boldaius
How is he?
seems to be doing well.
He's changed. Like. And physically.
He gave me a hug.
Yeah, that was weird.
Fascinating.
I was disturbed.
Oh, we met a new person.
Oh
name
yeah,
was
he's gonna
Whisper.
be our guide.
And whenever we get into
Let's talk.
this talk.
Yeah, I want to know what that motion was as well.
Snake. I don't know anymore.
What the hell does a snake have to do with this talk?
I don't fucking know.
You go on one trip and then you come back and you have all these new moves. It's just they help you feel a little bit left behind over here.
Do I look different? Okay.
He looks a little healthier. Zanis looks a little healthier. Like,
Healthier,
Yeah.
like, relatively speaking.
well, like he doesn't look like a walking corpse.
I'm probably not going to say anything about
Like his skin tone's a little like more flush. He doesn't seem to be as skinny.
Not as.
Do you mind? I take 2 fingers and put it on your throat.
How long are you keeping your finger there? How long are you allowing his finger to be there?
He gets like 10 seconds.
Sir, your question answer the question I asked you. Your answer, please.
Yeah, I'm put on his neck as long as I can.
Okay, so about 10 seconds go by. You don't feel anything.
Pulse.
Enough of that. We found out some things.
it. Okay. So now
We haven't met the giant bunny yet, right? I have to be on my best behavior when we meet the bunny. We were given a warning about a giant bunny.
Oh, Momo?
Yes.
Oh.
So you guys.
This is all from Vigil. That's why it sounds like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'll be sure to look out for the giant bunny.
Ask Silent. Silent is a giant bunny. I'm not making a joke.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
Momo the giant bug.
Is there anyone else that we should be like aware of that we need to be nice to, or
I mean, the voice. Yeah.
yeah, but like, forget it.
Anyways,
I know. You guys ready? You guys good to go?
Yeah.
Good to travel?
I've been.
You guys get back up, and you're almost having to like relearn how to walk.
Ah.
I like you guys are like
I've been
everything
there.
feels alien. Like
There
it's
after a long night.
Stand up, take one step, and fall over. Legs.
Zanis like gets up to his face. Boom.
Feel my leg. Why is it so cold? Like stomp on it for a few seconds.
I then like kind of like hobble my way over to Shade Silver. Like, get me up here.
Yep. You hop on. It's all good. Yep. I can only accompany you in the direction for a little bit. I have stuff to do.
You refer to your with the name.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Oh, do you not name your things?
No.
Well, it says more about you than it does me. And they keep walking.
Does it? Okay.
For the next leg of the journey, Siler is open for conversation. If you would like to ask anything.
So, Siler, what do you do besides being a part of the hand?
It's kind of a full-time gig.
Ah,
Oh, we should find out who the other members are.
oh, yes. Who are the other members?
Well, you got the... I mean, the rest of the hand and the voice.
Yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so that question's not getting answered.
Wait, looks like they're remembering something.
No, I got something in my eye. Okay.
Cape.
I wear it. Roll a persuasion check. Drew. Yeah.
Said that when we got here.
Conversation. Ooh. Why does it have such a human name?
Roll me a persuasion check.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
We're doing a real bad job over here.
Define human name.
Sorry.
God damn it. Persuasion?
Yeah.
7.
Cool. Well, I mean, there's all sorts of human names that are weird. I know a human named Taco.
Taco?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
It's been...
It's a name for all I know. It's just weird. How did I end up a member? A lot of bad luck. Most of the bad luck was, getting through it, and you see the cape like nudge a little bit, almost like a slap, like the cape, like the leg, like, pump against the side.
Live.
That was the wind.
Oh, I'm about to
slap you, bitch.
I'm about to
Sight on that bullshit.
I'm about to cast message on the cape. I am.
What a fucking great idea!
I am. I'm gonna cast message on the cape.
Okay.
So I'm
I
going
rolled
to.
18 on insight on that nonsense.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you to roll an Arcana as well, and
I.
Fuck.
Oh,
I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what I would be doing right now.
okay, I'm going to point towards the cape and say, "Are you alive?"
and it was what again? The Arcana check.
Oh, the Arcana check. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nat 20, baby. 22. What is the cape?
You hear from the cape. You hear a male voice, kind of grizzled, a little bit older. You hear him go, no. And your insight was an 18?
Yeah. Fuck!
They're telling the truth. They're just a cold-hearted person. They're mean.
I'm going to say again.
You hear the silence.
Okay.
Because I'm not I am not the cape. I am the small imp that follows Siler around. That is invisible.
Really? What kind? How do you help him?
I make sure if anyone wants to try and message Siler, I get in the way.
Sure. Nah, you must not get a lot of work.
They keep me safe, and they're actually a really good person deep down, and they just need, support and, someone to be there for them.
I get that. They seem great. Why are you lying to me right now?
What?
What?
Look, I don't have eyes anymore, but look, I'm not real. I'm a voice in your head.
Get in line. I know you're not. Come on, be real with me. I'm not. You like Siler? They seem great.
Roll a persuasion check, please.
Why are you being difficult about this? That's a 20.
It'll make sense later. I swear it makes a lot of sense. A 20. Yeah,
That says trust me, baby.
I mean, you seem pretty on the level. So I am a protector of Siler. I am a sentient piece of armor now.
How'd you end up there?
I decided I would give my life for them because, like I said, they're actually pretty cool. They're pretty good. I like them a lot, and I love them like a kid. Huh? Siler? Yeah. And depends what they want from you. What do they want from you? I wasn't paying attention. I kind of listened to so I've been playing a lot of Minesweeper and Mahjong, Solitaire. What? No, that's what I was asking. What? No, you asked Siler. I don't know. I listen to keywords when they're being a mean person, and then I let them know. And if they if they do good, I give them like a warm embrace. I can warm up the inside of the cook.
Sure.
Well, they deserve it, but yeah.
Yeah, of course.
They've really grown as a person. if you can call
so
them.
glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Siler?
Yeah. I mean, I found it.
Why can't you go far with us on this?
So I'm only in charge of part of the wasteland. This is my little corner of heaven, and you know, huh? You know, it's just mostly I don't want to walk that far.
Okay. You guys have anything else for them?
No, they weren't going to answer the question that I was most curious about having answered. So,
Which is, oh well, you have the thumb, you have the middle finger, you
thank
have the ring
so
finger,
much. You're just
and the pinky.
overwhelmingly helpful.
No. Words can hurt. Right, Drew? And just walks. Just gives a little chortle and just keeps walking.
Did he just talk to escape?
Cape's alive.
It is?
It's named Drew.
Did you talk to it?
Cape, yeah. Both they and the Cape are really.
Yeah,
Alright.
This is creepy.
Anyways, so we need to make the rest of the hand.
Make haste.
You want to pick up your speed?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys kind of like pick up your speed, and Siler breaks into a jog alongside you guys. They're just generally hard to keep an eye on. Like even like with the golden cape on the inside, it's just hard to keep an eye on them. As they just jog alongside you guys about half a day's journey. They start to slow down. They kind of like everyone else, I mean, went their general speed, but Siler kind of like broke towards the front a little bit and didn't slow down at all and just kept that speed. And whenever they start to slow down, they kind of stop and you see there's a large crevasse in front of them.
Stop. So, now what?
Oh, you guys keep going. Oh, that doesn't exist. You can just walk right through it.
Prepare, like I'm ready to cast fly if this is bullshit.
Okay.
Guide side shade silver.
Okay.
Felt it. If it's not there, I'm walking through.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you reach. I mean, it's a crevasse. Like
Yeah.
it's like so you reach down where it would like there'd be no. Okay. So you kind of like reach down. You balance yourself. You're getting solid.
Stop.
You roll in. So.
You do like a summer.
Oh God, I
so-
hope there's not a lot of people on the other side of this thing. Oh fuck.
So you are on your horse and you flew over, or you,
No, I was just ready to cast
okay.
it if we fell.
Okay. So you're about to ready a spell. You are rolling in. What were you doing? Were you just watching or waiting?
Like if I know Gale is like walking like Betty Boop across there, like.
So getting over to the crevasse, you go to feel, because you'd be one of the first people there. You go to like feel the area, You do like a little combat roll. You tuck your shoulder, and whenever you land to your feet, you see 3 different large barrels pointing at you, and you see 3 werewolves holding them. You see them, they're holding it like it's like a legitimate cannon. Like a cannon is on their shoulders.
Got it.
Not
okay.
a gun. This is a straight up cannon.
Barrel.
Yeah, but they're holding it like this.
Okay. Do we see them?
Nope, because of things. So until you follow him into the crevasse, which you said you were going to, so I'm gonna allow that to happen. So you see the 3 large, dark, colored werewolves pointing their weapons at you. That 3 large barrels. That the metal on them looks like strangely translucent, almost as if it was like glass. But there's like some like almost runes like scratched into the sides.
What color is it?
The stone.
Of just the whole cannon itself.
It's a menagerie of colors. It kind of sits on more of like an oil slick. But if you had to like nail down a certain color that it is more than others, it would be like a teal, like a light, like bluish green.
Okay.
And then as you're trying to get your bearings and figure out what happened, you kind of tra-la-la-la-la in. What does Betty Boop do? Oh, the sachet. Okay, there it is.
It's like all in like.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And so you're moving on in, and all of a sudden you see him with 3 different large werewolves, easily like towering over 10 feet tall, with actual cannons pointed down at him. And then as soon as you see him, there are now 3 different blades to your throat. The blades seem to be floating.
I walk.
Mm-hmm. So Shade Silver takes a step in, nothing. Did the little like horsey, like, are we sure?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, okay, that's good. Goes on in, and as soon as you walk in, you then see him with the 3 cannoneers, him with 3 floating blades, and then you kind of, what do you do?
Okay, we were supposed to go this way, but I can't help but feel like we shouldn't have gone this way.
I'm looking.
As you guys start to look around, you notice that there's no like town or anything, but you notice that there's a small little like encampment, like a few tents. It could be maybe like a small like nomadic village. And you hear those footsteps kind of reverberate. And walking forward, or hopping. Each
Yep, all right,
hop,
that's what I thought.
you see a 2.5 feet tall snow white bunny with black lower paws, a black nose, and black ears that fade black towards the top, with large red eyes, like albino eyes.
That'll be nice.
With each hop, gets closer and closer.
Tall.
Yeah.
It's
making that much noise.
Yeah.
And you see, whenever it gets closer, there is this little like battle axe head that's on its back. That's like makes it look like it has like little metal like devil wings. As it hops forward, and then sees you all, sits back and says, "What's up, fuckers? The hell are you doing over here?"
Sila led us this way.
He's thinking.
All right. Sure, we'll go with that. You two okay over there?
That was me and Crow.
Oh, sorry.
As Gary and Crowe, we're reacting like that.
Shit singing?
DeGale and Zanis are
Oh, like, okay.
sick. Funny.
Okay. All right. Okay. So.
You're Momo, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
Nope.
Cool.
Nice to
Glad
meet
we
you.
can see eye to eye. What?
Nice to meet you, Momo.
Sure.
Um,
Oh, guys, you can back up a little bit. You can keep your guns on them. I don't give a shit. Hey. Tila. Back up. And you see the blades rest, the invisible blades come to a halt position and disappear.
What was that?
That's Tila,
That?
a friend.
You have pretty tight security here. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. What?
He's genuine.
You know, coming from you, that doesn't help. Anyway, what's your name?
I'm Gale, Ringfeld. You are
I'm Momo.
Momo. Pleasure.
You're a stranger and you're telling me how I should feel about someone.
I'm sorry if we're intruding. We're just passing through. Would
That's what intruders do.
you like us to leave?
Hold on. Hops over. Hops past you guys. Doesn't go back to the village. Goes over
Okay.
into the border. And you see, you can actually see out
Yeah.
of the thing. So you can see them talking. As you see Siler and Momo talking. Because Siler is almost like 5.5 feet tall. Upper like 5'8", 5'9", I think. And then Momo's like 2.5 feet tall. So they're...
So screwed. There's no way I'm going to be able to not piss this person.
What do you... How can I help you?
I really don't know.
Siler's 5'10".
Impossible.
okay.
As he polishes off his water skin.
So who are you guys?
Jesus Christ, you guys are
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on...
Don't do any spells.
It's an area effect.
Oh, I thought it...
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know it
Don't
was
do that. Don't do
I
that.
could cast it on you. I will too.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, you seem to be like my kin.
They kind of like look at each other confused when you say that.
Oh.
The one on the left who has blue eyes, he goes, "Well, I'm Tom."
Tom?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tom. I'm DeGale, Darkcloud the 4th.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, right. The other thing I said. And I wanted to try to replicate how tall they are and
Uh-huh.
just be a werewolf.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah.
God.
Please.
And away we go.
Nah, that ain't great.
Oh no. Literally, Zanis like immediately gripped the reins on Shade Silver super tight.
12.
Okay. You don't feral out, but you do kind of shift a little bit, and your hand starts to rake into your body. Like the hand seems to have a mind of its own, and you're the closest thing that isn't it.
Yep.
So everyone, you see a claw come out and kind of like rake across his chest. That's fine.
Literally, Zanis is like
Ouch.
in like
You
flight.
take 5 damage.
Like, I guess I'm gonna mage hand and try to like calm it down or help him help himself with this. I don't want to touch him directly.
Whenever you try and cast a spell, you feel the 3 blades once again enter your space. They're not actively like to your throat this time,
Yeah.
but they're definitely making their presence known. That don't, yeah.
Yeah, Gale.
Gale, maybe not the best time to be trying.
Yeah, you're right, but I can't get rid of these paws now.
They're just stuck. Hey, Bill, did you see that?
Anyways, I
so-
tried.
I see that.
He's the reason that I get panicked. He turned into a Wendigo once.
Hey,
and then-
whoa! You can't be saying that around here.
Why not?
There's a guy. There are 3 werewolves. One has blue eyes, one has green eyes, and one has brown eyes.
And one of them is over 10 feet tall and talks like what?
The guy talks like this.
Okay.
Look. Hey, you can't be saying that around here.
Why not?
Because we changed his name. It's a Calliope. Come on. That's old news. We don't do that. That's bad juju. That's bad juju.
What?
Just
What?
say Telepi. Because that's the best thing we can do.
Okay. What? I'm not arguing. I just want it to make sense.
I am also just concerned, as the third one pipes up. I'm just concerned that that is, if that is true, that is dangerous.
It took a genie to stop that.
As Tom pipes up. You're saying a lot of things right now. I'll just keep it out yourself. All of you. And they just like kind of like all motion to like group up together. Because you guys are about like 10 feet apart from each other.
Gently walk towards DeGale looking at the claws.
I'm going to want to touch them.
Just impaled himself immediately.
They are. It's not. You are familiar, especially looking at these werewolves. What werewolf fur is like? What it look? That is not. Then you look at the skin. The skin is slightly different as well.
Interesting.
He looks very sleek. Like it looks like an amalgamation of animals. Roll me a nature check. Anyone else can.
19. Man, I'm rolling good tonight, y'all. All on things that don't matter.
Just got that nat one out of the way.
Fucking paw. Neat. It's the same one that made you like made you follow him all the way across in Lisaville. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
What do you get?
Yeah, 11.
11? It is not familiar werewolf
Yeah.
to you. And 18?
19.
19. With a 19, you're pretty sure that the skin is more scaled than it is like mammalian. And the fur has a consistency of feathers, but they're not feathers. But they have that like smooth, that smooth toughness to them.
Hands? They're pretty.
A little scary, but I'm proud of you for being able to make it through that.
And they are massive. Like they're like double the size of his. Actually, wait, you're 5'2". It's like triple the size of his hands.
Damn, my hands are big.
Yeah, like yours are like it's like almost twice the size of Giannis's. Like they massive, or Kawhi. Anyway,
I tried. Anyways. Also, green eye dude, what's your name?
my name.
Yeah.
What's it to you?
I just want to know. Just friendly conversation. I'm DeGale, Darkcloud the 4th.
Name's Will.
Will?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Will.
Meet you too, guy.
Brown eyes? Name?
They talk.
One more time?
They talk.
They talk.
It's
He's pointing to the other two werewolves.
Yeah.
kind of like you.
What do you mean?
Quiet one of the three.
Yeah.
Tim.
Tim. Nice to meet you, Tim.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, Tom, Will, and Tim.
I
So you see the conversation you hear behind you as the ground creates like a little vacuum and it almost like indents, like the hill kind of inverts a little bit with a large hole. You can still see through it. It almost just like flattened the hill into a kind of like plateau. And you see Momo, or where Momo was standing, is now a 14-foot large rabbit-like creature with like blinding like scarlet red eyes and massive like rippling muscles the entire way. And Siler's stance does not change. It's been relaxed this whole time.
What the fuck?
That bunny just got fucking absolutely
What the
huge.
fuck is that thing?
Did Momo just create a crater? Kinda flattened it out.
Look back at the werewolves. Totally normal, I'm assuming.
They look a little uneasy.
But not shocked, right?
Not shocked at what what Momo just did, but they're just like, they feel uncomfortable by the fact that that just happened. So they've seen it before.
I think we just learned exactly why you don't piss off the bunny.
You say Momo take out the like little wings and like kind of use it as like a claw, hits a button, and it turns into a great axe that's larger than Momo as it just expands, doubling in size of the blade and in size of the staff.
What the fuck?
Goddamn.
And then after like 5 to 10 like really like tense seconds, as like everyone starts to feel like it, almost like in an anime where you feel like the energy coming off like two people, where it's like the tension is just like immaculate and that you can cut it with a knife. After the 10 seconds, you just see Siler start to chuckle, and then you see Momo start to chuckle, and as Momo's chuckling, it shrinks down, puts the little wings back on, and then kind of just like says a few more words to Siler, and then Siler kind of looks to the party and then walks within range, because that was like 100 feet out, and walks over to you guys and goes, all right, bye.
Okay.
Thanks for taking us this far. Until we meet again.
Yeah, don't die. And they'll probably get you into some shit.
Oh, goody.
Nice to meet you, Drew.
Did you say that out loud?
I don't think so. I think I.
Oh, you messaged? You messaged it? Okay.
Whispered.
Whenever you message that, Drew goes, can't meet me. I'm not alive. It's nice to meet you too. So, as Siler kind of walks off, Momo hops over, goes, all right. You guys are free to pass.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Try not to die,
Thanks.
Will do.
because then I'll be pissed.
Wouldn't want that.
No.
Not at all.
Would you mind pointing us in the right direction, please?
Hey, Gumi? Gumi! Gumi! and it's like bellows around as like the jaw kind of unhinges, and you guys feel this like large vibration in the ground.
Zanis definitely almost falls off Shade Silver.
As you guys wait a few seconds, you see a small myconid, a mushroom person, with kind of like childlike drawings on his entire the top of his mushroom cap. As he continues forward, his body seems to be the same consistency of kind of like wood as he's moving forward.
Hello.
Please don't be the same one that we met before. Greg.
Oh, great.
What's up with these guys?
Not the same one.
Oh wait, they're the same. They're actually, yep, they're the same height. I forgot, they're the same height. Gumi's 3 feet tall. Momo's 2.5 feet tall. Well, I made a bet with Siler, and I need them to live for that bet to win for me.
That dick!
So I would like you to point them in the right direction.
Sounds like them.
Okay. Do you want me to go with them or just point them? I don't know. They can talk to you about it, I guess. You want to go along with them? Don't be too long, I guess. All right, you're the boss. All right. Everyone, you're dismissed. And you see the 3 swords. And then you hear nothing. You can roll perception checks if you want.
I have a passive perception of 21.
Fucking
15.
dicks!
22.
22.
15!
You hear nothing. But you did see the blades that were probably a good 6 feet long just disappear. And then the 3 cannoneers all kind of give a wave and then leave.
Thank you.
Sure. I'm gonna go fight.
Oh, I feel so fucking bad for whoever's gonna be on the other end of that.
It's for the betterment. As Gumi kind of pipes up.
Hi.
Hi.
Gumi?
Yep.
Alright.
Thank you for taking us. I appreciate it.
Of course. Wait, am I taking you? No, yeah, that's what
That would be... I
I have to be convinced. That's what I was told.
Sounds like
We
you've
were-
already been convinced.
we were right here. We heard
Touché.
that.
I don't know. I might need more convincing.
I'm happy you're joining along. Anyways, where are we
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I would absolutely love.
Honestly, I just really want to not die now because I'm pissed that they bet against us.
Mama gets money.
That's not what the bet is.
So, whatever the bet is.
Now I'm curious as to what the
Mama
bet
gets
is.
So,
Roll me a d20, please.
Oh God.
Okay. So you're gonna take.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
That dies.
That was.
Sorry, it was intelligence.
Adding intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So 18. Don't think it affects anything.
Nope. So you get a sharp pain in your head, and then your body starts to morph a little bit. And you guys look to your side, and you have turned into a puffin.
Fucking what?
You turn into a puffin.
Small bird.
As you're a tiny bird, penguin-like body and like coloration, but the beak is like short, kind of stout, and
They're
multicolored.
adorable.
I love puffins. They're
Puffins are adorable.
great. But you have
And
turned
he is
into
a-
a puffin.
Bird now.
Puffin.
Yo.
They're so good.
What?
Well,
They're so good.
Oh, okay.
you know,
Look at
I'm
them.
gonna laugh at him for this, so I appreciate that.
I'm not
Yep.
entirely angry about this.
They're just little dudes.
Because typically,
Typically,
it's my
Look at him.
talking that gets us into trouble.
He sit. He sit.
He done this
He
it.
sit. Can everyone see this?
Probably not.
Probably shouldn't.
just look up puffin. If you really don't know what a puffin
No.
is, one,
look
I'm
up
sorry.
puffins sitting on rock. That is the cutest little thing. Love puffins.
Anyways.
Oh no.
So yeah, he's just a little puffin.
Well,
Your intelligence is 1.
No.
Puffins can't fly.
Waddle away.
Yeah, as you just start to waddle in a random direction. You can identify your friends and follow them and even protect them.
Okay.
I'm going to pick you up.
Friend.
I guess after you.
I sit down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna put him on my shoulder.
You see him he's just sitting on the shoulder.
Yes, I want him on my shoulders.
He's going to start to cast another spell.
Kind of like fluff up my wings.
Yeah.
I'm flying now.
Okay, so his eyes are gonna kind of roll back. A bunch of spores kind of like circle him and start to like zap each other, almost like those electro balls that like have the electricity going through the ball, and if you touch it, and so the spores are like lighting up, and like there's lightning that seems to be touching each and every one of them, and then it all just kind of back into his body. Okay.
What was that?
What's the level spell you can cast? You can cast a 5th level spell, then you can roll me an Arcana check.
Oh.
And then you can roll me an Arcana check as well.
If you look up top.
Yeah, I can. That's really good. 27.
All right, so for the 10, it's
Magical.
it's a high level, and high level is anything
28, sorry.
3rd or higher. So he just cast divination, which isn't a huge deal. It's a 4th level spell. Like it's still a high level spell, but it's lower level. It's like mid. But you are noticing lots of like intricacies. He's not using. This is arcane magic without runes. This is arcane magic without sigils or really any words at all. No? What?
No runes or sigils or...
Oh, I just don't need them anymore.
Would you care to elaborate? I'm curious.
Whenever you get to a certain expertise, it allows you to kind of forego some of the fundamentals, especially when you're in tune with the entity in which you're talking to.
Things to shoot for.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm technically a wizard. It's basic, but you know. What?
I don't understand any of this. I'm just like,
Nope, not. It's all.
like chirp.
But I kind of want to let Momo win, so I might just teleport you guys there.
I am completely cool with that. You have no idea how much time we've wasted traveling on this trip.
Got it. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep walking until it notices the bird keep looking at him. It's like, I didn't mean for that to happen, to be fair.
No, honestly, it's fun.
Chip.
Karma's a bitch.
I cast Feeble Mind on him. I don't know if you know what that is. So,
Oh.
yeah, I didn't expect, that's not an outcome that happens. You also noticed there was no burst of energy around him. That happened whenever you guys cast leveled spells. And he cast 2 back to back.
Oh, why did the energy thing that happens when you cast spells normally happen to you?
Oh, that's more of a... my essence is tied to the... It's tied to magic itself.
What?
So, you know, ley lines, how they go everywhere?
I have a particularly bad history with those.
Imagine me as a walking ley line.
Okay. Last time I was at a ley line, I was in a particularly emotional state, screamed for help, and then the genie showed up.
Oh, which one did you talk to?
I don't have my notebook out here, oh no. What's his name?
Chirp.
Gin.
It was again. So, are you saying anything or just chirping?
Just chirping.
Okay.
If he will understand me, I would
chirp.
probably...
Possibly. You don't know. That's what I'm asking. If you're legitimately chirping, like, you have a 1 intelligence, so, like,
Yeah.
you can't, like, speak a language,
Right.
but you
If it
can't have
was to-
thoughts of your own that are very, like, simplified. Essentially, you're thinking in emotion.
Yeah. One of the chirps is angry because he would think that he said something very bad.
He doesn't trust him, his general demeanor.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't like his face.
Call me a bitch. I was like, chirp.
Angie chirp.
And you chirp. And then just chirping like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. So, as you're kind of like freaking out a little bit from time to time, you notice that the mushroom keeps looking at you like repeatedly. After a little bit, you see him go. After like you guys get a little bit of walking done, you see him Gumi go. All right. I think we're okay. Okay, cool. Sorry. To disrupt our conversation. Let me fix him. And you see him cast a simple remove curse spell.
Hey.
Accidentally cast Greater Restoration.
Your claws are now reversed. They're to your normal hands.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Whatever that feeling was, not being able to understand anything.
You were a bird.
A
Very small bird.
kind of bird.
Puffin, I believe.
Can't fly. But I recognize you guys as friendly and what the fuck that is.
Hey, welcome back.
Thanks.
What?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, so you 3, and then your 3 starts to actually analyze Bubs and Shade Silver and Hemoelia, and he goes, so I'm gonna ask.
All right.
Shaped as a Maconid.
Roll a perception check.
Dirty 20.
16.
So you're noticing, like, as he's looking at Hemoelia, he's like checking very specific spots, like very like on a normal, like it's like if I were to go up to each one of you and touch this part of your arm, it means nothing unless you're looking for something. Like if someone had a scar or something like that. Before we get to that, you two noticed they look strikingly similar. They look like almost identical whenever they're standing a specific way because it's hard to get like facial structure and stuff on a Myconid.
Signed off of you.
Maybe.
About that?
Maybe.
Going to elaborate, or are you just going to leave us with that?
Maybe. I don't know yet. I'm drawing conclusions.
Do you want to know where we met him?
Let me guess. The benefactor.
No, but he's been heavily tied to everything that we're doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you
Meaning
find
he bought us out of jail, left us with letters on places to go.
Wait, where'd you get this guy then?
One of them.
It's the very center of the other continent. It's an underground town.
All the Dragonborns are.
Okay, so Correcit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's the country.
I don't remember the name of the town.
Okay. Well.
Honestly, the town itself looks really run down, and they kind of like fake.
Oh, that's how all of Correcit works.
Oh,
It's all a front.
yeah. Figured that part out.
Oh, okay. Found him down there.
Yes.
Was he like in rock or something?
No, he was. They claimed to be the ones that made him. We've come to the conclusion that that was probably false.
Huh. Well, it's weird because like I don't. He's got my energy, like legit, like the legitimate essence of my life tied to him.
That explains another question that we've been left with unanswered.
What was that? What is that?
He wanted to get a soul from Gin, and then Gin was like, "You already have one."
Oh. Well. That poses more questions than answers.
I mean, I could just go down the entire list of things that would give you a ton of questions about all of us.
I've been paying attention to some.
Not Ollie. Face
Oh.
to face.
Yeah, how's he?
Horrifying.
Oh.
Especially when he chased us out of his country and was saying he was going to kill us.
That does sound like an Ollie move. Okay.
After circumstances were raised about my death, which honestly is starting to make more sense. That does make more sense.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll think about this. Okay, so you guys want to go to the Capitol? That's what we wanted?
Yes, please.
All right. I need everyone to back up. And he starts to like move his hands around, and he's actually like creating sigils this time, but they seem to emanate from him. And you've seen someone who's worked in sorcery specifically, like innate magic. You do arcane magic. You've seen divine magic. This just doesn't seem to really fit into any of those. It almost feels like he's tapping into like the astral plane, like everything. Like there's that weird blue cursor that kind of like follows him around. And as he kind of finishes it, everyone just recognizes like there's a 60-foot circle around you guys. And you are now in a completely different area, as you can tell from the cloud coverage and everything going on. But the grass is still the same, that glowing, and then that kind of glowing energy, and you look to your left and you see a large fortress.
Well then.
All right, we did it.
Yay.
Thank God we actually got here.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. I mean,
Hey, Gumi.
oh, what?
You're
Sorry.
part of one of the fingers.
No. Consider me a fingernail. Like, Drew is Siler's fingernail. I wasn't supposed to say that. I didn't say that.
We
You
already
did.
figured that part out.
I didn't say it. That's all that matters.
Anyways,
So,
thank you for
oh yeah.
taking us here.
So there you go. I can't go with you there because as you look in front, there's another crevasse. That's going into that area, and there's no like actual traps for you. I can see through that. So,
Oh, so that thing again is fake.
yeah. Well, no, it is. It's fake, but there's no one hiding behind it like we were. Momo likes to keep their country on a tight leash.
So who are we meeting in there?
Well, I believe you'll meet some of the hand. Not too sure yet. Yep.
This is going to be interesting.
And so, as you guys kind of gaze upon the large fortress that easily has 5 different layers throughout, that it continually gets taller, you notice that the ramparts kind of go out, so it's almost like a kind of like a spine. And as you guys kind of look up at it, we're gonna go to break. See you guys soon.
There we are.
You want to say that again?
They really had us in the first half. Second half's gonna be better. I'm promising right now. We're speaking into. Don't you start with me. Don't start with me. Cover your shame,
Probably.
Gary.
Probably have it better.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Caine Harrison. I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, and to my right, I have.
You bitch!
I mean, I agree.
I'm Garrison. I play Zanis Verora.
All right.
Are you still a puffin?
Sure.
No, not anymore. Hey,
Now he's a crow.
I'm a Crowe. Played DeGale, Darkcloud the 4th.
Landed. I play Gale Ringfeld.
All right. And I am Caine Harrison. And I'm here to bring you back into the world of Zakoivier at the town of Malekin.
Yes.
I'm an idiot. It's fine.
Okay. So, as you guys are starting to approach, you see the first, the first tower. So you notice that it's structured with 6 different layers on top of the singular. There's a large wall, and then the tower seems to go up and rib out.
Okay.
So, walls are here, and then imagine like a big tree, and then 1 level, 2 level going up, but they all are the same like width. They don't taper off at the top.
Okay.
Guess we just knock.
So on your way there, you notice that there's a stream that kind of starts to almost appear out of nowhere and weave its way into the town, and you see like little like sea gates. You see a small like settlement like outside of the gate of the first one, and you can see a little bit down the ways that there's a similar one. It seems to line the area, the wall with houses. For those who are familiar with cities and governments and stuff, like it's probably like either the more rough part, or it's either farmers or people who are more downtrodden.
The serfs.
Yes. So, as you guys start to walk through, you're starting to get looks. A lot of humans. It's mostly human here, at least on this outer portion. There's just a lot of, kind of nondescript humans. There's a lot of them are scarred. Some of them look very hungry. There's a lot of, you don't see any children. Yeah. You're kind of walking through. You keep getting a lot of eyes, and then you notice there's a elderly woman kind of walking straight at you all. Her head is down, so the hood is covering her face. And as she kind of continues to walk towards you, she looks up and seems to get scared, and then proceeds to turn and then lose her grip on her cane and fall down.
I'm going to run up.
Okay.
Are you all right? And start trying to help her.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be in the way.
You're not in anyone's way. Did we frighten you?
No, sir. You're fine, sir. I'm sorry.
Apologize.
Motioning for you to heal.
Sure, I can do that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. As you do the cure wounds, you see her kind of disposition seems to brighten a little bit. Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate this.
Of course. Can you tell us anything about this tower?
The city of Malekin. Sure, it's 6 levels, and each one's more aggressive. Next. And you see like there's a large like hand on a necklace. Like a legitimate human hand.
That she's wearing.
Yeah, that she's wearing on a necklace.
Get that necklace there.
What? Oh, this is the hand of a sinner.
Interesting. What happened to the rest of them?
Oh, I don't know. They were disposed of.
Gotcha. And what constitutes a sinner?
Someone who does not obey the laws of the land.
Which are...
No. Don't steal, don't cause a ruckus, don't cause violence, no large outbursts, no public indecency.
Okay.
Generally be a good person.
Gotcha. And why do you wear the hand of a sinner?
To remind me, those who stray from the path are doomed.
Gotcha. Now, is this a religious thing, or is this just a local law?
Oh, our law follows our religion.
Called?
You see her face, like, shudder for a second. I don't have a name for it. It's the one true God, so we just follow him.
Got it. I'm going to look over to you guys for nonverbal signals. Should I let her go, or do we need to scope her out? Okay. Lovely to meet you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Oh, thank you. Again. And she'll start to away.
Zanis looks absolutely fucking enraged. And there's signs of ooze.
Let's keep that unchecked.
Working on it.
And you feel a hand towards the end of that interaction. You feel a hand kind of grab for your belt a little bit. You look down and you see someone is trying to pick your pocket. Seems to be a middle-aged guy, or younger to middle. Yeah, younger. He's probably about mid-20s. He seems to have a very rough face and 2 daggers on him.
Hi there.
Oh, I was just trying to clean off your belt, sir. Apologies.
You can stop the lying.
And he just takes off. He starts running.
Do I shoot him?
No.
Not yet.
We're not going to do anything that betrays the law. Just in case. So, no outbreaks. No, even if someone's pickpocketing you, now. Fuck off. We just keep a straight face. Here we go.
I moved my coin purse up in
Okay.
a pocket.
Okay.
Trying to make sure everything is secure for
But
myself.
away from my lower half.
Mm-hmm. So as you guys are kind of adjusting your stuff and moving on, Gumi takes you to the main doors. Gumi did walk away. Sorry. I didn't say it, and so I was like, oh, Gumi's still with them. No, Gumi is not. Gumi said goodbye. Because he couldn't take you guys in, but the break messed up my brain. So anyway, you guys approach the doors with Ema, Wheelie, and Bubs. Yep. You see 2 guards that look like Dragonborn, but their coloration's a little weird. It's kind of like a dark scarlet, but it's more like it's a stone. It's a dark scarlet stone.
Like a reddish orange rocky kind of.
It's more like a blackish red.
Oh,
Like the red
it's
is
like
yeah. Kind of like the red on your like
That's good.
what?
Nothing.
So kind of like barring the door with a spear, one spear. There are 2 guards, each one have a spear in each hand, making an X as like do not enter. As one pipes up, the one on the left, the seemingly older one, he has a bit more. His armor is a splint mail, and it seems to be like kind of it's layered, but it seems to have these like epaulets on his shoulders. And he goes, "Halt! So, what's your business here?"
Sent by other members of the hand to continue forward, I guess.
Speaking to
The
one true
voice.
guy. The voice.
Oh,
The voice.
I had not received any. And as he starts to say that, you see this like small kobold. Hey. And he slaps a letter in his hand and then runs off.
Ironic.
Let me guess.
It says where we go in, right?
Yep. So just continue forward into the city. Try not to stray from the main roads and go to the core. There should be a large desk in there, and it will tell you where to go from there.
As we walk in, I just look at you two and I go, I would rather not even risk us having an incident.
You'll be fine. Thank you, sir.
Yep. As he opens the door, you guys walk in. And as they close the doors behind you, and as soon as you guys walk in, you see a large, like, immense quarry where you see hundreds and hundreds of slaves. And you see there is a large path that leads to each one of the gates, and then there's a few, like, outposts.
I do.
Okay. There are guards all along the line. Each one of them looks they all seem to be similar. That whole, like, blackish red kind of dragonborn in the splint mail. That's like a dark, more aggressive looking, very, like, sharp edges to a lot of them. Yep. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast a message on. All these people out, right?
Eventually, we're going to do that.
I'll slow down next to you too. If anyone's gonna be angry about the situation, it's me. Because I was a slave. So please piss off.
There's no right. It's just a straight line to the core.
Ah, fuck.
As kind of the tenseness kind of takes over the group, and each one of you kind of like having your own thoughts about the situation, your own feelings. Each one of the guards that you pass gets progressively like larger, if not in stature, then in kind of intensity of the area that they hold. I want everyone to roll me a d20.
That's not ideal.
Just a straight up D20.
Yep. Two. Okay. All right.
That is a magical 12.
So with the two, your confidence is not ripped away. You're still who you are in essence. But while walking through here, you recognize how small you are. How small your impact has been in your life. you almost feel minuscule, especially walking by each guard. You guys kind of get the same emotion or the same like thought process of, hey, I am small, but not that small. Like I've done things that I've changed the world in one way or another. I had to have, right? There's more work to do. And you guys keep walking forward. This mental process kind of comes over you the entire time until you get to the core, and then it's gone. And then you see at a large desk, there's a large open kind of open doorway where you see a little elf girl. Probably, she's a high elf, probably her late 200s, so she still looks relatively young. And just kind of waiting there, and kind of this like pantsuit. It's kind of charcoal brown hair down to about here. And she has bangs to here and bright like green eyes.
Hello there.
Hello. How are you doing? Okay. Well, you didn't join the quarry, so good job. What are you here for?
To talk to the voice of the one true God.
Oh, you're talking to the voice. All right. 1 second. Yeah. And you see, like, out of the shadows, there's this little bird, probably about like 4 feet tall. Looks like a kanku, like raven-esque, but he's real beefy. He's a real beefy boy.
Beefy.
A beefy boy. She says a few words to him. Okay. Well, hello, all of you. We have received word that the Hand wants you all to ascend, which isn't the norm. And you're looking at him, and you see, like, his armor is now in the light. You see it, like, gleams and moves around him, almost like there's, like, a bunch of, like, tentacles just, like, writhing around. But it seems to be, like, metal. Oh, we just have a few questions, and then we can move, forward. Come with me. And he starts to, like, waddle off, and there's this little side room, like, into the shadows, because as you walked in, there was only the light in the center, and you notice now, walking closer to the shadows, that there are little pockets that, like, it looks like there's some sort of statue in them, like almost like terracotta soldier.
Okay.
As he walks in, he opens this door, and the door just kind of like, and it seems to be stone just moving aggressively, almost like it's on rails ish, but it doesn't seem not the most well made or well designed. So as he opens it, he walks inside, and he pulls a few chairs off the wall, puts them in front of a table. Have a seat. And he sits on the other side. Okay.
Zanis has to take a couple, probably 30 seconds to, like, he's still on Shade Silver at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So he, like, takes 30 seconds to gather himself before he gets off, and then comes over and takes a seat.
Okay. Okay.
We're vigilant.
But you are sitting? Cool. And then Bubs will just hop up on there. Himawili just kind of sits in the back. Okay, so it's nice to meet you all. My name's Klon. I'm in charge of security here on the first floor.
What is this?
Technically 7. We don't count this one.
All right. What questions do you have for us?
So, you all are obviously very motivated because none of you hopped into the pit. So, what are your motivations for coming into this place? What are you looking for? We've been told that you want to talk to the voice, but what are you looking for?
You know? Coming all this way? I have no clue anymore. If I'm being honest. Because this is supposed to be one of the things that I was supposed to go do. Letter. To get rid of the have.
You say that, and he perks up. He doesn't like his feathers like kind of frill up a little bit, but his face seems relatively cool.
No, I just don't know.
All right. Second question is, how long will you be staying?
I feel like we need to meet every one of the hands, so
Okay. What all equipment are you bringing in? Any magical items? Any possible threats?
Staff on his back.
Okay.
pop up the knife. The silver sword.
Mm.
Yeah, give me a scythe.
Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, right.
My sword and my dulcimer.
Oh, right. Point to the veil.
Yeah, he's looking over all of you now, and you see his eyes are like glowing a tint of pink. And as he just looks over all of it. What's on your ear? He looks down and he goes, okay, that's fine. Okay. Do you have any questions about the city? You guys are headed straight to the top, so you don't have much time to maneuver about. So,
What are they mining for?
answers, gold, diamond, whatever they're looking for. It's not up for me to decide, or any of us. Whoever jumped in the pit, they voluntarily do that. I'm assuming you guys felt it. What makes you feel like so infinitesimally small that you want to look for answers, you know?
That thing.
Yeah, that feeling that makes some people want to make a change and they start looking.
Got it.
The quarry has been known to change lives for one way or another. You just have to work for it. Whatever they don't want, they send up here and we make an economy off of it. Yeah.
So what's up with the people in chains?
Those are people who have committed crimes.
Gotcha. Cool.
There are some that have committed crimes and they were sentenced to work in the mines until they find something that they can live for or be better for.
What causes the feeling?
It's just something. This is let's just say this being the place where the hand reports to, the voice resides in, there's a certain energy that surrounds this place and people flock to it. They want to play pilgrimage, they want to do whatever their brain or religion tells them to. They get sent here and they figure out who they really are.
Find out who I really am. I guess that's what my job purpose is. Yeah, okay. And then my
All right.
Is there anything that you would like us to know before we enter the city? Is there anything you would like us to know before we enter the city?
Just keep your head down. There's each floor is constantly at war with the other part of it, I should say. Each floor has its own economy, as its own country, essentially, its own city. So anything that could go on in a city goes on in these little levels. So just keep your head down. There's all sorts of religions and cults and all sorts. There's a lot up there. I'm just saying, stay in the core. Don't listen for anything. Just keep going up. It's a long staircase and it's a long walk. But if you're tempted by anything else, if your judgment starts to get cloudy, you end up somewhere you don't want to be. That's just how this place works.
Other questions? Okay. Okay.
All right. Like I said, hop up the core. That middle propulsion unit will send you up, and then the walk begins. And he kind of stands up and walks past and walks you guys to the propulsion unit.
Shade silver.
Okay.
Step in.
Yep. It's kind of like a grav lift from Halo.
Sick.
It's just like the celestial energy just kind of brings you up, plops you on the next floor, and then you see a large winding staircase.
Quickly, let's not even give ourselves a chance to think.
Okay.
Hop on.
Yep. Okay. So the five of you start your journey up. So as you start walking, you start to hear cries, you start to hear yells. Seems to be assaults, like angry people. There's a lot of negative energy, definitely full of hatred and violence and outbursts, all sorts of stuff. As you kind of rise up, as you guys rise up, you'll see a lot of people crying. You'll see as like, because there's windows all throughout, you can almost see almost every moment out. So you at the first level, you saw a lot of people being like injured, being thrown around, just like angry people, a lot of very, very torn and sad in a certain way. The next level is where you see people stealing from each other, a lot of like sadness and overwhelming despair from not having, or from whatever it may be. And all of these accumulate. You see a lot of dead bodies that aren't bludgeoned. You can see a lot of very, very poor souls that decided there was an easier route. Moving on, you see people who are actively committing very very intimate things out in the open. Some of them that are okay for your eye, some things that are a bit too much. It's gross, it's unsanitary, there's a lot going on. Moving past that one, you see the next one, very similar to the first one, where like there's a lot of angry people, but these all seem to be, they seem to not be very caring on themselves. They don't seem to, like, everyone seems to have burlap clothes, and they seem to not be very, very rich. But you see them keep continuing to look at others, and you see, I want that. Like, you can see people ripping clothes off each other, like stealing from each other. And some people just giving each other dirty looks. You hear gossip around town. And this is just from the people who are on the right against the core. Continuing on, you see an absolute, atrocity of, like, people that have ballooned up and have, like, their guts are spilling onto the floor, and they have drowned in what looks like wine and have exploded parts of their bodies from giving in. You notice there's another one where all these people are constantly trying to best one another. Some are with stories, some are with violence, some are with almost like gift giving, like aggressive gift giving, where I can give you the better gift. And the very last one, you just see people just laying down. You just see people that don't care. Not that they don't care, it's not worth it. It's not worth moving.
Cheerful place.
You reach the very top. As you reach the very top, there is no guard. There's just a large door. It's a push. There's no handles. Good luck. Roll me a d20. It was a joke.
Yeah. But a natural 20 says otherwise. 21, but I still don't do that.
Okay. Cool.
Push it open.
As you, I have to pull something up real quick. Actually, I want to make sure I do this right. Second. I'm sorry, everyone. Why am I? Oh, I'm in my account. Hey, Crowe. Can we hold on as I break this tension? Can I see your D&D Beyond account?
What are you going into?
Meantime, Gary, let's formulate what we're going to do when we get on the other side here. So, what do they're gonna do? What about you?
Well, I honestly have no clue.
Should we be ready for a fight?
No. Because I'm pretty sure the way that this level is looking, I don't think we should be expecting a fight at all. But if there was a fight, it would be a very argumentative fight.
All right. Cool. So, I did not like that.
Heavily alludes to the fact that he knows something that he didn't before.
Can I insight check your ass?
Sure.
Go for it.
I rolled a 5, so.
So I know that you are letting on to something that you know that I don't.
Finally open the door.
As you open the door very difficultly because the hinges definitely need to be oiled, and that's the other door. As you open the doors, it is pitch black in this area.
Oh, for God's sake. Great.
As soon as you walk into the darkness, you take a step and you kind of kick these little pieces of grass, and as you kick them, like bioluminescent, like algae, it just like, whoosh, it's like appears and it lights up.
This reminds me of not such a great home. Walk
Shade
forward.
Silver walk in.
Okay. So as you follow in, same thing. It's about 20 feet, like tall and wide. Like it's big old square, and as you opened it up, everyone can fit in just fine. So as you walk in, it continues to the floor seems to continue to light as you keep walking.
Is there an exit out of this room, or
Not that you can see. As you all walk in, the door closes behind you. Not in an aggressive way, like no one slammed it, but they just close on their own.
Handles on
And you can see like the path stays lit.
Okay. Keep walking.
So, as you keep walking forward, you start to notice that what you're walking on the same kind of material is glowing above you all as well. You can. As you look up, you see a reflection. But as you kind of look at the flowers a little bit more, you notice that they each seem like almost like a star. They seem to have some like nebulous feeling to them.
Hello? Is anyone here?
After about 20 seconds, you hear a, "Oh, hello."
Hi.
You don't see anything yet. No movement. I see you have made it all the way up here.
Yes.
Congratulations. You seem not to be tempted. But that's usually for harder on the way down. So, be prepared for that.
Lovely.
How can I help you?
Voice of God. God.
That I am.
What's your name?
As she starts to walk forward, you notice that there are goat legs. She's wearing large metal. My name is Misty. As you see her eyes look like the galaxy itself.
I thought about it last night too, dude. Thought about it last night too.
As it looks like twilight is shining out of her eyes.
Just you, not the. We were. The hand is.
Oh yes. A few members are here to meet you. Phil Evandrel. As Phil Evandrel, a dark elf of medium size, walks forward.
I'm not ready.
We can see these two now.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Because she walked forward and so she moved the bioluminescent, and it's bright enough to see, and it seems like a very small room as you're seeing the reflection underneath her. Even though whenever you look above Hemoelian Shade Silver, it seems to keep going. Oh, as Phil Evandro kind of looks you all up and down and goes, "Well, I've seen all I need to see." Oh, no. Been working on this. Anyway, you.
Me.
Cool.
What the fuck does.
I'm talking.
This man.
Okay, so that no.
Talking to.
He's talking to Misty.
Okay.
And Misty's like, "Look, I'm not the one who... I did not... You can blame him for touching it."
Wait.
What is happening?
Whoa. Whoa. I look at the staff real fast. No, I'm kidding.
As you look at your staff, you see that it has kind of altered a little bit. It is of darker design.
Huh.
And it's hard to see in this light. You don't hear anything coming from it. It just feels very sturdy and comfortable.
That's the same staff as always.
It was whenever we were asked to show them what weapons we had.
No, it's better now.
It looks like it's got pretty thick.
Well, that's because he
What?
has baby hands.
Okay.
You fucking bitch.
Oh, I say that out loud. My bad.
You motherfucker.
Look, hey. I don't care. So, I have to...
Okay.
He walks over to you and looks up. He looks at you and he goes, "No, I don't like this any more than you do.
I don't know what you're gonna do, and I'm vague.
I'm not gonna do anything to you. I promise."
That was vague.
Is he a robot? He speaks like a robot. Flop. He puts his hand on your shoulder, and in an instant, you now know what Philevangel has been through. And you are now going to collapse from all the pain, all the memories,
Yep,
everything.
that do that.
The countless realities he's been through, what he's collected, where they may be at.
Just slumps.
He's completely unconscious.
Keep going.
Well, that was better than I thought. I thought his head was going to explode.
What just happened?
He's unconscious, stupid.
I know my warnings.
Okay. Cool. I mean, like, obviously that's what happened, but
Well, yeah, Captain Obvious. Thanks.
he's fucking perfect. What did you just do to him? Besides knocking him the fuck out.
Oh, okay. See, that's a bit more specific. None of your business. And he turns over to Misty. And he goes, "I'm out. Peace." And so he just evaporates from the air. I apologize for him.
Okay.
He's a bit of a...
Is that the staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the ring finger. That is Philevangel.
All right. So who's the last one? Is he also here, or he or she, whoever this person is, or whoever the other two?
There's...
Whoever the two.
She looks at your hand.
Got in my hand.
I was counting how many fingers you had on your hand while you would ask that question. It's okay. Look, I'm not judging. I don't judge. He judges. I don't. Anyway, welcome. Congratulations on making it. You see her like, and a nebula just kind of, and then gets sucked into his head. You're awake now. The shock is gone. The memories are now clouded. You will have access to them at certain times when your brain is ready for that. But the entire lifetime of Philevangel is a lot, so it's gonna take a bit. So you're going to learn limited things, except for, you know, who your mother is.
Mama.
And your mother is the same person that you remember.
Wait. Like, I'm confused now.
As Garrison?
Yes.
Okay. Your mother, your mother is still Ayla Rahat. Or, oh yeah, we gotta change it. Did you keep, you kept the first names, right? Dagan and Ayla?
No. But I don't remember what I made them.
Okay. So Ayla, your mother, you know that to be your true mother.
Well, that makes everything 1,000 times more confusing.
But that's the only because you kind of pick it up on like there was a briefing session and like a major development was made in regards to the war. Okay, so it seems you're all awake. You have requested me, so I will do my best.
There are people, things.
I am sorry for him. Like they heard it, you didn't. I'm sorry for him. He is not one for subtlety.
You know, I kind of picked up on that. You know, when he just dumped his life in my head.
Yeah. You know,
Is the written person real?
Yes, technically.
Oh my god. I actually somewhat feel bad for him.
Oh, well, which one?
All of them.
That's a good answer. That makes you better than them. Anyway.
Okay.
So, you all have journeyed up the tower. You have got me. How can I be of assistance?
Oh. Um. That's why I'm here. Okay. Why did you guys want a bunch of random air genazis?
Oh. Oh, interesting. So you're from one of the raids.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That is not my purview. The leader has changed around a bit since the initial catchings.
Okay.
Right now, the leader of that group is a Goliath. I only know him as Luke.
Just speaking purely in somebody would kill Luke in cold blood, would you be angry?
It's not my place to place judgment, but I would say there are rules that we have and rituals that killing in cold blood is easy to hide in. You just have to be smart about how you do it.
That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
I am merely a tool for my God. I was sent here to empower those who are strong enough to deserve it. And so, I am here to empower you all with knowledge, since that is what you seek, if you're willing to survive.
So, yeah, no, the original grouping of people that they decided to kidnap. You know, I was definitely one of those people, but apparently I may have been the only lucky one to have the original boy in me. Dimorphous.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I meant to come here to try to get rid of him at first, but now I'm okay with him.
Truly. Truly.
Yeah. I still need to figure him out, and
Okay. Well, then what can I help you with?
this Luke fella. Does he have other people that usually follow him? I know he's a leader and all, but
Indeed, he seems to lead his own sect of our religion.
got it. And is that still in
It's towards Vistok.
Stock?
He's actually one of our lead commanders down there.
Why was that an experimentation that you guys were doing?
I and the Hand are forbidden to interrupt with other religious freedoms. It's part of the deal.
Got it.
And so they chose to take a radical approach and hurt people that didn't deserve it. For that I am sorry, but I am not connected to them in the slightest.
Thank you for the information. I never really had any worries about most of the Hand. Now we know at least half of you.
Oh, I would be very fearful of them. They are all of their own devices.
Oh, for sure.
After you leave here, it may be,
Completely different story.
could be. But we had a tip that you all were coming. From Ollie himself.
Okay.
Nothing makes sense.
To what end?
I genuinely am completely
We were there at dinner.
Oh.
We couldn't make it in person. None of us could. There are things to be tended to. So my God was watching.
Okay. So then is he, your god, part of all these kids? Or is that just like an agreement on certain things?
What?
Because all of his kids were there.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not related to Ollie. Well, not by blood.
Got it. Shit. I don't know anything else.
So, do you know what we've been, I believe, tasked with?
In regards to what?
What the path was sort of following.
Oh, you three are lost. I'm assuming you have no actual direction to go to. It's just what has been your preference this far.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
So, I would say that it depends on what you truly want. I sense certain things inside of each of you that are not of this plane, that are interfering with who you are and what you've become, who have changed your ideals and perspectives. But this is your life. I'm not one for reformative speeches, but chasing down the lives of others and chasing down their ideals is not a life worth living, in my opinion. So what do you want? What is plaguing you? What is keeping you from being free?
Dead part.
I can only suggest to stay away from lichdom. It never goes well for anyone.
Somebody.
If you're speaking of the essence that resides in you, it is not.
No, not that one.
Okay.
I want to control the werewolf side of me.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
Being able to control who I am, and at any point, if whenever the three suns are actually connecting at some point, I want to
And,
be able to control myself then.
and who are you?
Hmm?
And who are you? True. That name has not changed.
I mean, as of right now, I want to be a person for our buddy who is not here. Bias. I want to be one of his guards. Top dogs, if I.
Okay. Once again, I ask you who you are. Because your name is DeGale, yes, but
What am I?
who? What is your last name?
Darkcloud the Fourth.
I don't want to be the one to say this. That is not your last name.
Okay, then what is my last name?
Sky Castle.
No, that one.
And so what is Darkcloud then? Because now I'm fucking lost.
Darkcloud is the group who had, before this moment, before my knowledge of you, had slain every Sky Castle and disposed as them.
Oh my god, is your family a family?
So what you're telling me is that is my first name my actual first name then?
It might not be.
Because if my original parents passed me, named me something else.
Wait,
Well-
does this mean that the person that you used your deal with Vizala on might be one of you, like, original family's killers? Is that what I'm getting?
Okay. How long ago did Darkcloud kill Sky Castle?
Dark Clouds had I believed it to be 20 years ago. It could have been longer. The kidnappings and extermination, sorry to say, had been going on for years. So depending on where you were from, which seems to be from the south, I can tell.
Yeah. 32. So how would that be 20 years? Is time different over here?
Oh. Oh. Um.
Because I pretty much got kidnapped as soon as I was like
No. Yeah.
4.
No. I know.
So
Oh. Interesting. Do you remember your childhood much?
it was hell. I mean, I was
Before the kidnappings.
I don't remember much, but living with the Darkcloud family, and mostly until we got kidnapped.
I mean, possible that you were in one of those early days, because the killings took place over hundreds of years. Sky Castles were a very proud and prominent Genasi clan.
Yeah, we've heard that.
I'm sorry.
Hope he's lost it.
Fuck.
What I can say, is that the Dark Clouds were getting kidnapped as you were with them, and took you in as their own. That means somebody saved you. And maybe someone's been hunting for the last Sky Castle.
That is a terrifying notion.
I know a lot of what goes on in my lands. I am not happy with any of it. I'm sitting in a cesspool myself. So, I apologize for not knowing.
Now I really need to know where that Sky Castle settlement is.
There was one to the north, from where you guys were at.
Yeah, but we never really went to it.
So if you look on the map, she will bring it up.
I cried over someone who could possibly have been someone that wasn't even fucking family.
So
Well, blood family at least.
yeah, and so you guys went straight across from the southeast of Olfeis, straight across to this little bay here. You're on the end of that. There's a delta, and the tallest delta, the longest and tallest, about halfway to the town. That's where you guys are at. So you're almost like center of the town.
Center of town, center of the country? What do you mean?
Of the country, the town is the center of the country.
Okay.
Okay. This map is throwing me off. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look, so if you look here where Mura is,
Yeah.
it's right there. Delta's at the longest one.
Got it. Okay. I was close.
And where is the settlement?
Sky Castle settlement is up here in this delta.
Gotcha.
But as she says, however, your intentions, I feel the answers that you're seeking will be found in the south towards Vistalk.
Okay.
It seems that's where you're heading already.
Yeah.
So I'm still processing. There's a lot going on. Why did he do that? Televangel.
He saw into your brain as well when you touched the stone. Anyone who touches a stone receives the blessing, but releases their memories and energy. So he knows your entire lifeline. With that, he recognizes what you wanted most, which is information. Something he's full of. And
I'm
so,
realizing that.
to pay you back, he gave you the information.
Back.
You devoted yourself to him. As long as you're in Amura and you touched a stone, if you are granted a blessing, it gives him power. And so in exchange, he must give you a gift.
Huh. So, do we get to find out who the other two were?
Well, the Pinky, as it were to be said, his name is Gojo. He is not here. He is currently fighting off a scourge on the southeast border.
Oh, so we might see him on our way out.
Possibly. He might make his way there.
What's his symbol? Yeah, which pillar is he?
Sorry.
There was two hand axes, a long sword, big sword, the axe, the staff,
Symbols.
Symbols, say, is Gojo. And the sword is the thumb, Borkle.
Lying bitch! We were right both times! So, are you the mouth then?
Yes, I am the mouth.
Okay.
I'm the one who keeps these miscreants in line.
Sorry, there was another. In those, there's another person who's synonymous with. I got a strange sense of fear and rage at. So.
Oh, are you speaking of?
I'm struggling to remember the name currently because everything's cloudy.
Okay, well, I won't push that then.
Great.
But if it's who I think it is, he has no bearing on this world. You have been quiet.
What I want is to wake up one day and learn about.
Do you wish for ignorance or forgiveness?
Helping these two until.
Well, ignorance easily can be attained. Forgiveness is an acceptance is something completely different. What you do and what you have to deal with, what you've been through, those are all things that they never leave you. Because if they did, you wouldn't be who you are. Something I constantly tell my friends is that I'm sorry that you had to go through it, but I'm glad that you did. Because it makes you who you are. Fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Stupid ass bitch.
You canceling my feelings.
Oh, make sure that I'm not a Darkcloud anymore, and I'm
Get that on the first draft. First revision, that's what it is.
Yes.
So, coming to terms with that will be a long journey, and I wish you the best, and I would like to assist you if I could.
Help me help these two.
Well, I've given the locations for your semblance of acceptance. You're also on a long journey. You're dealing with tremendous amount of weight.
There's a lot of shit going on.
There is always time to take a breath,
Yeah.
because you never know when the next wave is coming.
At this time, I'm just gonna like sit down and like kind of just like commune with the grass.
As
It reminds me of a bad place, but it also reminds me of like safe.
So it's very similar. It's a strange nostalgia where it's you had to find hope, you had to find survival in this kind of hell. Everything that you touch and you look at, you see a little bit of a reflection of yourself. You almost start to see like past versions of yourself. You look at yourself from the very beginning of this adventure, which, I mean, you don't really know when that was. There's been so much going on, and you've been looking for answers and haven't had the moment to look inside. You haven't had the moment to meditate truly. You haven't tried to use your allies to pick apart yourself to get to the bottom of it. You've been taking this entire workload on your own.
Ever since I got out of the Underdark, I kind of just been always on the go instead of just trying to relax. And with that, I kind of just like lay down, look at myself in the sky, kind of just ponder.
You see each of the voices, each of the characters that are in your head, those entities. You see them float around. They seem to be not plaguing you. Each one of them seems to want the best for you in their own way. So,
What's his name?
even him, he's not a heavy burden on your person. Even though it's felt like it from time to time.
Very lost on why he's up there. I just look up at Timorphos, and kind of just like imagine that he's a lot bigger than the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Because
he is, yeah.
He was my main focus of rage, and now it's kind of more on the calmer side, but still infuriates me. Like Vigil's like the smallest one up there. He's had little to no negative impact on myself.
He's there, but you notice his influence. You notice like every time he like kind of like moves and floats, the other two voices bounce away from him. He seems to be the one in charge. He is the one protecting or deflecting.
That I kind of roll backwards onto my feet. Pop my neck. Okay. So the pillar I touched.
Which one did you touch?
Which one did I touch?
Remember you messing with the fountain. That's the only thing I remember.
Hey!
God!
I'm at both locations. You did it both.
Right.
One of them just happened to kill you.
One of them was a dexterity one. I just don't know which one that was.
Oh, the two hand axes.
Yeah.
That would be Siler's mark.
So we know a direction that we need to go in. Why are you clenching your staff like that?
Because there's a memory. And now I'm scared.
No.
God.
She does not reside inside that staff.
What? She?
What?
I have a specific memory of them all happening to... They had control.
The original owner of that staff was the Raven Queen.
Oh! This is not what I thought it was. Oh!
She does not reside in there.
Thank God! I don't think I could handle that.
Nor would you have to. Phil Evangel has experience with her.
Nope, can't get anything on it. There's a lot of information in here now.
Just to yourself.
He says that out loud.
Did you say shit? Kidding.
Oh my God. I've been fucked up for cursing in a holy place before.
I was about to say,
Imagine
he
that.
did say fuck earlier today while in this room. Triggered. So we know where we need to go, but I really do want to go see my actual family. It could be my actual family. Blood related. The settlement that's up north.
That's the ruins of the Sky Castle estate. And if
Settlements to the south.
if anyone lives there, then it is a Darkcloud that lives there, posing to be a Sky Castle.
Yeah.
I am in no way in charge of you all. You may do as you wish. You may take your own pilgrimages. You may leave whenever. There are certain areas I would recommend you not go, but the area to get there is. Settlement itself is up to your discretion and your power. But it is filled with creatures that have been banished from both heaven and hell.
And that just sounds like leather I need to get then.
I'll fit in just fine.
Can we not try and pick a fight above our weight class for like the 30th time? I'm not saying that I haven't done it. I've done it. I've been a part of the problem.
I was gonna say, I seem to remember some.
I have been a part of the problem, and I am aware of this. Right now, though, I would like us to stop doing that.
Start just flipping through my book. I have a tab, and like. It all started when you went in that forsaken portal without consulting any of the people in the group.
Look, I've done a lot of stupid things.
I would like to make a tirade check.
You fail. Continue.
That's up.
I have made
You
quite
can
a
keep
few
going.
mistakes.
You automatically fail. You have to go on a tirade.
No, that's it. It's just I was expressing my displeasure at that. But in character, we can't make any guarantees. This stuff does kind of just find us.
However, we have been told that we would most likely have more luck to the south.
Then let's go to the south.
That is what I am saying.
Yeah.
And
That's the proper way to go.
we were also told by her.
I wanted to go do that.
Thank God somebody is with me on this for once.
I mean, it was the people that did kidnap.
Okay, but you kept acting like we weren't going to do it when we were coming here.
Oh no, we're totally doing it.
Cool! Thank you!
I'm just gonna imagine I did not hear.
No, you didn't hear any of that. I promise nothing's going to happen. They're all going to be perfectly fine.
See, you're the mouth, not
You're
the ears.
also
So
lying to me, to my face. Not appreciated.
It was supposed to be funny.
you're the mouth, not the ears.
Okay, that just sounded...
I heard that.
Okay.
How about this? I know of a ritual in which you can challenge whoever it is to a combat. They may bring, as the challenger, you decide how many people and by what way of combat you would like to fight.
Okay. So this Luke guy, what does he look like?
Large Goliath, on the larger side, a bit more stout. When he first came to this land, he was not very... He was in search of something, but he was not very intelligent. That changed.
Damn it.
He has quickly become clever, and the people he keeps around him, he keeps very intelligent people around him, surrounds himself with Wanti, mostly.
How does he fight?
He seems to be a master of multiple martial combats. He does give off a very strange aura, though, when he fights.
Do you think he's possessed or got his power from an outside source?
Could
you
be.
mentioned that he's expanded very quickly.
Could be both. Honestly. I just know that he is a savage brute and came for revenge and found family. As when you're in Heaven's Wasteland, things just happen. Show up and you either figure it out or you die. Some people can't cope with death and change who they are.
Okay.
Well,
So how do we go about this?
you need to present a gift at full moon. That gift being a sword. And you must kill him in his sleep. Upon his death during the full moon, his essence will cry out and try to reach the astral sea, in which he will attempt to recruit whoever he can. For each challenger you would like, put a notch on the sword. Since he is the one being challenged, he can choose anyone he would like from his past.
Let's keep that on Mark. Have that
Wait.
for me.
So, why do you... Okay, let me just break this down real quick. Why do we want to challenge him instead of just killing him?
Oh, because then you would be breaking my laws
Yeah.
Oh.
we don't
and the
do
laws
that.
of the country.
Okay.
Self-defense is one thing, and self-defense has a very, very large array of what it can be. However, homicide is homicide. Killing in cold blood leaves the blood cold.
Yeah. Keep that on Mark. That can be pushed off to another day.
And she turns around and she says a few words, and out of the grass she pulls out this short sword, about like 3 feet,
Take it.
and it's silver.
Another
And
one.
it's and it seems to have like gold specks throughout it. And you look at the handle, and the handle says Alukna. And that's where we're gonna go to break. By break, I mean in the show, and by in the show, I mean in the session.
Bye, y'all.
More characters we'll find out on TikTok at some point.
Oh, okay.
Get that
We're
going.
finding out about Alukna?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Like I
I
had.
remember who this is.
You haven't met?
You'll recognize as soon as
Oh.
we go bye bye. Bye guys.